Wow. You know, when I walked over to the bike and was about to do my cardio, I'll be honest, I wasn't really feeling that good. I was almost feeling nauseous again, like I was Saturday night. It was strange, but you know me, I decided to fucking push through it. And when I got done, and now that I'm over here warming up, I actually feel pretty fucking good. It's like I don't know, I can't make sense about it. How do you go from feeling nauseous and then 20 minutes later you feel like I'm not saying I feel all right. I actually feel really good right now. Kind of fucking weird if you ask me, but I'm not gonna complain about it. But surprise, surprise, nothing fucking new here. We're gonna start with, well, what can I say? We're gonna start with lat pull downs like every other fucking back day. I mean, nothing new. I really don't know how heavy I want to go on this today because I watched that pretty recent YouTube video with Samson and Sam Sulik, and that part where Samson was really trying to get Sam to understand like it's not always about how much weight you're lifting, but it's about how you're lifting it. And I really am a firm believer in that, but I also believe that you do need some sets that you do push. You basically are just pushing fucking heavy weight because if you're always just not getting close to your max potential for a balls out fucking hard set or couple sets of say 5 or 6, 7, however many reps, I feel like I don't know. I feel like it's not gonna necessarily hinder your growth, but I do feel like getting those couple heavy sets in will help it. Now I feel like where people make the mistake, they try to go fucking heavy and ego lift on every single set, just about of every single exercise. That's where you mess up. I feel like it needs to be a healthy diet of both. And honestly, I would lean more toward most of your sets being more focused on the slow eccentric, the good stretch, and the good flex and contraction of each rep. Yeah, and only like maybe 2 to 3 sets being the heavy sets, almost training like Ronnie Coleman, where you're just going heavy just to challenge yourself. But yeah, that's so yeah, anyways, kind of where I was going with that is I watched that video of them and it does make you reassess and reevaluate the way you train. So again, I don't know how heavy I'll go on this. Well, let's not kid ourselves here. I'm gonna go heavy, but I might not go as heavy as I've been going on it. Yeah, I mean, let me just keep warming up and I'll fucking figure it out. But that's kind of what I'm thinking right now. That felt all right. See, back is such, and I feel like most people probably have this problem with a certain muscle group or just a certain maybe it's a certain exercise, whatever. But back is one of those body parts, specifically lats. When I'm doing a row, I feel pretty good in back. But I don't know. The thing is, when I'm doing a lat pull down, I feel it in my back, but it's just my back's not seeing the growth that I feel like it should. I feel like everything else is kind of not way ahead, but is ahead of where my lat, at least my lat specifically, the growth of my lats are. So I don't know. Like I'm just trying to figure out what the best way for me to attack it is really. And I'll be honest, I still haven't quite figured it out. So it's basically I'm on a a trial and error phase of my back training, just trying to figure out the best way to do it. So yeah, I'm gonna just keep experimenting and hopefully fucking figure something out. All right, I'll do one more warm up, but I won't include it in the video. I'll just do like a rep or two with it on 20, and then I'll kind of try to figure out how much heavier I actually want to go for the first set. I gotta get the straps out though. Again, I'll make this quick, but I will emphasize if you're not using your straps on back training, in my opinion, I feel like you're missing out on some fucking gains. Now that could be where I kind of lost a little bit of, not lost, but where everything else kind of surpassed my back is because I just recently started using straps on the back on my back training. Maybe I don't know. It's maybe been 4 months, 5 months. It might not have even been that long, honestly. And I mean, it's pretty obvious that whenever you're not using straps, your grip is usually the first thing to go on a lat pull down or a say a bent over row or whatever, especially if you're going pretty heavy like I was. So that could be one reason why my back kind of fell behind a little bit. Now, when I say my back is like lacking compared to everything else, it's weird because like the thickness of my back is pretty good, but it's just my lats width. So like when I do a front double bicep, I feel like my lats need a little bit more width on them, and that I also feel like that's a byproduct of my arms being so big. My arms are so big when I hit that it kind of makes my lats look even smaller, which which fucking sucks. Yeah, it's cool to have big arms, but not when you're doing a front double and your arms make your fucking lats look small. That's not cool. Anyways, I'm fucking ranting. Let me do one more warm up. Uh, oh. I mean, that was okay. I'm still having that tenderness on the inside of my elbow. It's right here, actually. Other than that, felt all right. I don't know. I'll go back and count how many reps I did. But really, well, I don't know. Let me go back and count. I was gonna say I'll probably stick with this weight, but you guys know how that fucking goes. I always add more. So uh, I'll just say this: I plan on sticking with this weight, but don't be surprised if there's more weight on the next video. Went back and watched it, and I think I stopped at 11 doing the slow and controlled. And then I got like 3 or 4 more cheat reps, if you want to call them that. Just reps at a faster pace, a little more body movement. So I just added 2 of these little plates on there. I don't know if you can see them, but yeah, I'll probably stick with that for 2 sets this weight. And then I'll back some weight down, do 2 more. I did watch that my first set, and I was kind of leaning back a little farther than I thought. But I don't know, man. Like I've seen clips of Arnold doing the lat pull down, and he leans back probably even farther than when I was leaning. And I don't know, he didn't. He had a pretty good fucking back, if you ask me. So I don't know, man. I just think honestly, everybody's gonna have at least one area where they have trouble seeing growth or just getting that good mind muscle connection. And for me, it's back for some reason. It just is. Other people might be chest, other people might be arms, shoulders, legs, whatever. I guess mine's back. I just gotta, figure my shit out with that. What I need to do is bring a fucking mirror in here and lean it right here so I can watch myself do sets. My reflection. We bouncing off the reflection of the mirror over here, and then I'll be able to see how shitty my fucking form is and how shitty I've been performing lat pull downs for 13 years. Maybe that's what I need to do. I don't know. No, I'm not. I'm not actually gonna fucking bring a mirror in here, but it's not a bad idea. I mean, I don't know. If it gets too bad, I might end up doing that. But yeah, let's do 2 more sets of this weight. All right. Whew. All right. That felt a little better. It did. Let's try one more. That last set is kind of settled, for a couple minutes. And I actually feel that my lats really good. I do think I'm on the right track to get my lat width a little bit better, a little bit more improvement in that area. I just think that for the longest time I wouldn't say, well, I guess I would say I was just attacking my back day kind of with the whole wrong mindset, because I do come from the world of powerlifting, so I was all about just lifting heavy. So if like any kind of bent over row, I was just going for power. I wasn't going for hypertrophy. And I guess I could say the same about bench press and legs and everything. But again, lats just might be one of those muscles for me that I already have a tough time getting mind muscle connection. And then on top of that, I wasn't necessarily training the right way for good hypertrophy. So it's kind of a double whammy. I think I could get away with it with my chest and leg training because I still got pretty good mind muscle connection in those areas. So, it didn't really affect me as much to go heavy on those. I was still getting pretty good results. So let's do one more. Then I'll do a couple sets a little bit lighter. Uh, uh, uh. I know those last 3 or 4 reps were kind of ugly, but I was well aware. I knew what I was doing. I just wanted to get as many reps as I could on that one. So let me take some of these extra weights off, and I think I'll do. So what I'm thinking is I'll do one set. So again, this goes all the way to 20 is the heaviest. So I'll bring it up to 16. Do one set, and if I feel like it'd benefit me to go a little bit lighter on the fifth and final set here, I might bring it up to like 14 or something on the last one. These next 2 sets are all about higher reps, even more control, and more squeeze and contraction and focus strictly on the lats. As little body English as possible. You know what I mean? I want to take all that away and just strictly have it on my lats and back. So if I have to go a little lighter, I will. But yeah, that's the idea. That, that, fuck. Yeah, that was a good set. Holy shit. Well, only downside of that one was I can't feel my arms now. I think it's because my straps were cutting off my circulation. Whew, all right, yeah. Pretty good set. One more, and then we'll move on to, yeah, biceps. I mean, fucking same shit, you know? Uh, oh my god. All right. Yeah. Let's uh let's move on to biceps. That was good. All right, so I think I'm just gonna do what I've been doing the past couple weeks, which is these single arm preacher curls. But normally, so the past couple weeks I'd work up to 130 pounds, one arm at a time for 2 sets. I was doing like 5 or 6 reps. I think today I'm only gonna do one set that heavy, and then I'll back it down to 110 for maybe a couple, and then do a fourth set at like 90 pounds, and probably all I do here. Really, I think that tenderness I'm getting in my elbow is because I could be wrong, but I think it's because I've been going pretty heavy on my bicep training. Well, specifically the last couple of weeks, like I said. So, yeah, so I'll just do one set at 130 pounds and then kind of back down after that each time. So, what else is there to say? Let's get into it. Fuck. I think all I had is one set in me, anyways. I don't think I could. I don't think I could do that for another set today. Whew. All right. Yeah. Let's go down to 110. One arm. yeah, that weight a little better. I think I doubled my fucking reps there, so we'll stick with that weight. Like I said, well, one more time, and then go up to 90, and that'll be it. I probably again won't do a ton of bicep training today. Like I said, I'm gonna do 4 sets here. Then I might do an additional 2, maybe 3 sets of one more bicep exercise, and that'll probably be it. Main focus today is gonna be back. So yeah, we'll do one more this weight and then another one lighter. One more. Let's bring it up to 90. So the goal there was at least 15 reps. Again, I didn't count, so hopefully each arm is pretty close to the same, and it was at least 15. But again, that really is not the main priority. It's really just going on that last set, anyways, on this last one, just going to basically complete failure or at least 1 rep short. And however many reps that is, that's what it is. So yeah, let's move on to back. I'm gonna attempt a couple sets at 6 plates here. Now I'm gonna go beltless unless my lower back starts giving me problems, which honestly wouldn't be surprising. But it felt good. It felt good last Friday when I did this. So I'll attempt a couple sets here with 6 plates. Rep range unknown. I don't know. Really, I'll just try to get within 1 to 2 reps of failure. The thing is, though, so many people will do bent over rows or T-bar rows, and even like I don't know. I've seen the old videos of Ronnie Coleman and Jay Cutler, and I even seen a recent video of Hadi Chupan doing them, and they're literally like, it's like it's all momentum and bounce reps, and I don't. Of course, they're fucking Olympia winners, so I don't know. Maybe I need to just shut the fuck up, but I don't know. I just feel like that's not optimal. So I want to keep my form at least not perfect, because when you're going heavy like this, you know, especially toward the end of the set, it's all right to get a few cheat reps as long as it's you know that you're cheating, and you kind of are still somewhat safe about it. So I want the reps to be pretty good, but I won't mind a little bit of momentum or swinging with it. So now, if my lower back starts hurting even a little bit, I will have to throw the belt on. Which I have to wait and see though. Let me do this first set and kind of just go from there. Shit. I think I just moved the whole freaking shit. I don't know. All right. I don't know how I like that. I was trying to stop each rep at the bottom, obviously, to try to take the momentum out of it and actually make sure I'm flexing each rep up. I don't know. I don't know how I like it, to be honest. Good news is it wasn't that heavy, honestly. It wasn't. I'll try at least one more at this weight. And I don't know. I might try to take out the stop at the bottom. Fuck, I don't know. We'll see what happens. Uh, all right. I think that's enough torture here. I'll take one plate off, do one set with 5 plates, maybe two, I don't know. And then I'll do one more set with just 4 plates. If I do end up doing 2, we'll see. Fuck. So the way I'm doing this is it's almost beyond failure because I'll do however many I can with maybe 1 or 2 left in the tank. And I set it down, kind of regather my breath. I don't know, 5 seconds or whatever. And I'll do 2, 3 more, set it down again, repeat, do 2 or 3 more, however many more I can, and then call it, So not for the faint of heart, I'll say that. Because anytime you're bending over like this with that much weight, it's almost like a deadlift or a heavy squat, a heavy bent over row. It just takes a lot out of you, man. It does. It's a lot on your whole body. Because not only are you rowing it, but you're using a lot of your leg muscles to stabilize and keep yourself up, your lower back, glutes, hamstrings, all of it. So, yeah, good set though. I will do one more this weight, then I'll go down to 4 plates, one more, and then do some biceps.
All right. I think we're gonna fucking call that good because my fat ass can barely breathe right now. One cue that can kind of help with this to ensure that you're, well, I mean, there's gonna be a lot more than just this cue, but this one can help a lot. Whenever you're doing it and not doing it, I'm talking about doing this exercise. Bunch of perverts out there. You gotta think big chest. So you wanna have your chest up and through. That way you're actually pulling with your back. Now, the problem with this is the heavier you go, the harder that's gonna get. Duh. So, that's kind of where you gotta weigh the pros and cons with going really fucking heavy and actually making sure your form is pretty on point and you're actually feeling it where you should. But that's why if you kind of train the way I've been doing it, you get both. First two sets were for strength. And honestly, I could have probably went up to 7th place, honestly. It wasn't even that bad. And then I went down in weight to 5. And I did one final set here with 4. And my form was a lot better on the last 3 sets than the first two. And it's a nice, healthy balance of both. So, but yeah, we're having problems with a bent over row. And actually, because I did for a while, feeling it in your lats, lighten the weight first of all, and then just think big chest, pull your chest through and up, and actually make sure you're pulling back with your lats. Let's go do some fucking biceps. I'm talking too much today. All right, I think I'm gonna just do a couple sets of static arm curls. I wanted them seated, make them pretty strict. Yeah, I think my biceps need a little bit of a break, honestly. That tendon right here, especially on my right arm, is pretty tender. So we'll just do a couple sets here. Probably call that for biceps, and then we'll do one more back probably after that. All right, one more like that. That'll be it for biceps. All right, god damn it. I tried. I tried to make it the whole workout with keeping an actual t-shirt on. Can't do it. And it's crazy because after this next set, I probably only have 3, maybe 4 more sets. Just one exercise of back left. But yeah, no, I had to lose the shirt, man. What can I say? I'm a fucking pussy. All right, let's do some back. All right, so I was kind of having a hard time figuring out exactly what I wanted to do here, but
I think I got it figured out. So I think I'm gonna do 4 total sets. I'm gonna do 2 normal, both arms same time, bilateral sets, fairly heavy. I got 4 plates on each side. At this point, I might only get like 10 reps with this weight, but I mean, I'll do as many as I can. And then after those 2 sets, I'll take some weight off. Probably just go down to 2 plates on each side and do some kind of alternating. So I'll leave one arm up, do 5, then leave that one up, do 5, and then just keep going basically until I, you know, feel like I got a good set. But yeah, that's kind of what I'm planning. So yeah, let's get these 2 sets in. Holy shit! I may have to. I got a 45-pound plate down here to keep this seat from raising up when I'm doing my set, but it's forcing my feet out wider, and my fucking hips were cramping up. Oh man, that was not ideal. Yeah, fuck, I don't know. I'll have to figure something out there because I'm not doing that again. You know what? All right. So I said only 4 sets here, but no, I think I'm gonna go down to 3 plates, do one more set like I just did, and then go into those alternating. I don't know. I just feel like at this point in the workout, that weight was a little heavier than I was expecting, so I want to do one more set, get a little bit higher reps. That was much better. Let's do those alternating ones now. So the plan was to do two sets like that. I think I'm gonna stop there though. I think that's good. Yeah, we'll call it there. Let's do some fucking posing. Alright, in hindsight, I kind of wish now I did one more set. I'm not gonna lie. On that last lat pull down machine I was using. But I'm too far done and gone past that now, so I'm not gonna go back and do it now. But it's just, I don't know. I feel like, I had a couple minutes to let it settle. I feel like one more set wouldn't have been too much, because at the time I felt like one more set might be pushing it, because I'd already, at that point I was probably almost 15 sets of back in on back already. So, but it is what it is. So, but yeah, I really like the way going lighter the last 2 or 3 sets feels. I really do. So, and I've said that before, but I wanted a couple more back sessions to kind of, you know, confirm what I was maybe feeling. But yeah, it turns out those feelings were right. I really, really like the way it feels. So yeah, I may have to just keep training my back like this and see down the line if I start to notice a difference in my lats. But yeah, I'm gonna do a few poses with the shirt on. I might lose it. I don't know. Might not. I don't know if I'm feeling it today. Fuck it. Let's lose a shirt. So I think I figured something out with my front double. So I think part of my problem was, when I'd hit it, my arms were too low. Instead of, see that right there? And when you bring them up, look how much fuller my lats get. I think, sometimes that's why posing is so important. Just something as simple as that, just bringing my arms up another 2 or 3 inches, and my lats. Now in post production, I could look back at the video and be like, "No, Brandon, the fuck you talking about?" But just looking at it right now, my lats look way fuller bringing my arms up like that. So that's kind of cool. Let's try one more. Let me just see if I'm just imagining things. What do you guys think? You guys let me fucking know. Have I been posing wrong with the front double this whole fucking time? Probably. What can I say? I'm a fucking novice in this bodybuilding world. But I'm getting better, so that's all that matters. As long as you're getting better each day. But yeah, so that's it, man. Tomorrow, fucking leg day. The only leg day that I'm getting this week. Again, I'm not gonna go over all that again, but because I was sick as a fucking dog Sunday. So yeah, I'll just say this. My goal is for tomorrow to be a fucking really tough, a lot of reps, a lot of volume leg day. Again, like always, a couple. Normally on my second leg day, which would be tomorrow, I really won't do any heavy load on my back, even on a hack squat. Like I won't go super heavy on that. But since I missed Sunday, I don't know. I might do at least a couple heavier sets, like always. We'll see though. But yeah, be back here tomorrow for legs.